everybody, I am back at UK Games Expo 2019. I have stopped off with James for Defection from Thundervaults. Have I said it right?
That's right, that's the way.
All right, so what have you got here? Because I'm seeing you have some really nice layouts here on the table.
So we have it's a pick up and deliver game. Basically, there's a war taking place on one of the planets that one of your factions are from. 4 factions in the game, and they're all at war with each other. So you're doing a humanitarian aid effort to save your civilians from the war-torn planet and take them to different planets to colonize and dominate in the future.
Ah, I see. Okay, Tim, come across here and let's have a look. It looks quite interesting. Now, this is a prototype you have here at the event, yes?
Yes. Yeah, none of this is final artwork or any of the final graphic design, so it's all in work still.
Now, I assume Kickstarter, yes? Any rough ETA for that?
We're aiming for end of October, early November for Kickstarter.
All right. Well, it definitely sounds like one to watch out for, because I do like the idea of it being different from just stand-up smashy. You actually have a humanitarian sort of mission in this one.
There are elements of the game where you can have PvP. So one of the taglines of the game is that the business of saving lives can be as cutthroat and deadly as the business of taking them. So it kind of shows a different side of the humanitarian aid effort, and maybe the fact that business can creep in there as well. And get a bit nasty. But if you like games that like Firefly but want a bit more player interaction, this is what we have. If you like games like Eclipse, we've got that dice combat element to it, which you can sort of upgrade along with and mitigate those dice rolls with upgrades. So that's the kind of the demographic we're going for. And it's all based on the story that we have in our comic book series, which we've started 2 years ago, which we only have 1 issue out yet, but there's more to come.
I see. Now, this is something I always like with a game. Whenever I'm trying to dig my way into the world, having something that's a light wedge like a comic book is something that's fantastic to have. I'm guessing that's the idea, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we wanted a deep world and a bit more meaning to why you were doing something in the game, which is what we tried to tell and portray with this comic.
Fantastic. Right, well, before we close out, there's a question I ask everybody. Would you maybe like to give away a little something for our viewers at home? Yeah,
so we'd be happy to give you a comic book for the prize.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, guys, if you maybe want to find out a little more about this world, drop your comments below and you will get that lovely little story wedge to get you up, running, and into the world. And keep an eye out for this one on Kickstarter.